The International Baccalaureate is a high-quality and rigorous educational program. It gives students a rich, global perspective in their subjects and studies, aiming to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people. The IB helps to create independent, lifelong learners throughout the world in over 3,000 schools in 141 countries.
Chicago Public Schools has the largest number of IB schools in the nation. Dozens of the city's elementary schools and high schools have the IB in their neighborhoods.
Students can participate in 3 IB programs from a very young age to college prep. The primary years program from kindergarten to 5th grade, the middle years program from 6th to 10th grade, and the diploma program for juniors and seniors finishing high school.
The IB has a continuum of values found in all schools worldwide.
It is a mission statement translated into a set of learning outcomes.
It's called the IB Learner Profile. 10 positive attributes
that can inspire, motivate, and focus the work of schools, teachers, and students and unite them in a common purpose.
We have a holistic program, so we are developing a whole child.
One of the ideals of IB is that we work together to create a better world, and these are characteristics that will help make the world a better place.
The learner profile helps them to be better decision makers and to look and identify characteristics in people, both themselves and others.
They believe that if they exhibit those attributes, that makes them an international person.
We're encouraged to reflect on what we did and what we've learned, and we're encouraged to look at it in different point of views and understand it and develop those traits in ourselves.
So those attributes are ways of helping students learn how they learn.
I like the way the teachers integrate that into their curriculum, because you have all of these children in all of these different countries with the learner profile.
Thinkers. Being a thinker means taking in all the facts, taking in your experience, and making your own decisions.
We exercise initiative by applying critical and creative thinking skills. We recognize and approach complex problems in order to make reasoned, ethical decisions.
It means looking at different pieces of evidence. It means reading, seeing, and listening to everything about a topic, and then considering all of that before I make my judgments or decisions on what I read.
IB learners are inquirers.
What an inquirer is just a person who develops a natural curiosity towards learning and who like to research and interpret things for themselves.
IB allows me to really get to know the world more, and there's just so much out in the world to discover and know.
We're active learners.
It is a love of learning that we will sustain throughout our lives.
We're knowledgeable. We know a lot about different aspects of life. We've been exposed to a lot of different challenging materials, and we understand them.
Knowledgeable means we explore concepts, ideas, and issues that have a local and even global significance. We acquire an in-depth knowledge with this exploration,
developing an understanding across a broad and balanced range of disciplines.
In order to succeed, you have to take risks.
We challenge the norm, we think outside the box.
Because much of our education is student-driven, we have a sense of independence. We're able to approach unfamiliar situations with courage and forethought.
Being a risk taker means looking at what I know and what I think I know and then challenging those ideas.
We explore new roles, ideas, and strategies that interest us.
We push ourselves to new heights.
I like to take risks, and I like to make different decisions, and I like to set myself apart from everybody else and have my own creativity and way of thinking.
Open-minded.
Part of the IB Learner Profile asks you to be open-minded.
I try to accept people for who they are even before I get to know them.
You care about all their cultures.
And being able to learn about their cultures and not being afraid to ask them questions about where they came from and who they are.
Being open-minded means understanding and appreciating not only your own cultures and personal histories,
but also being open to the perspectives, values, and traditions of other individuals and communities.
We're accustomed to seeking and evaluating a wide range of points of view, always willing to grow from the experience.
Caring.
We do things in the school that help others, and that kind of reflects on the international mindedness that we do here.
We want them to be community and service oriented, to care what goes on in their environment, to care about what goes on in the world.
It does help children to become social activist learners, because they see so many ways in which they can help their environment, that they can help in their community, that they can help at school.
Altruism is a big part of our educational experience.
We have a personal commitment to service. We act to make a positive difference in the lives of others and to our environment. We're empathetic, compassionate, and respectful.
Principled.
We take on responsibilities for our own actions and the consequences that accompany them.
We act with integrity and honesty. We foster respect for the dignity of individuals, groups, and communities.
Always with a strong sense of fairness, respect, and justice.
IB learners are principled. We offer integrity to the work that we do, and we respect each other's opinions. For me, that means taking what we do inside the classroom and applying that to challenges in the real world, in the community.
We strive to give thoughtful consideration to our learning and experiences.
We're reflective.
We reflect often with each of those experiences, seeking to achieve a better understanding of our own strengths and limitations.
Being able to reflect means that you're able to know your weaknesses and limitations and really know myself and understand myself better.
It's not only where you reflect on your studies, but it's also when you reflect on your life.
Where you could improve, where your strengths are.
So we try to build in time for reflection so that they can analyze themselves with these attributes and how they've grown in them.
We use a variety of modes of communication while working effectively and willingly in collaboration with others.
Communicators express ideas and information confidently in more than one language.
A second language is necessary in the program, which just increases their sensitivity to other people around the world.
Balanced.
We seek to bring balance to our intellectual, physical, and emotional lives
in order to achieve personal well-being.
That means hard work in the classroom, but also having fun outside the classroom with our friends and through extracurricular clubs. That means doing hard work, but also having a lot of fun, either through sports, clubs, or just hanging out with friends and having great friendships.
And I like that I can have a balanced life and have it emotionally and physically stable.
The Learner Profile is a whole school tool for reflection and analysis for principals, teachers, and staff.
For IB learners, it is an ideal character education piece, a map for their lifelong journey in pursuit of international mindedness.